Hello, it's Richard C. Wilson at the Family Office Club, and welcome to this investor mandate interview. We have Carlos here from a multi-family office. How are you, Carlos?
Fine, thanks, Richard. Thanks for the invitation.
Sure, thanks for being here. So, what type of multi-family office are you? What are the types of clients you're typically serving, et cetera?
Well, like Richard said, we are a multifamily office, and we are principally focusing. We manage assets principally for Mexican families,
Okay, sure.
and we are looking always like for private and public investments.
Okay. And what cities in Mexico are you set up in or operating out of at this point?
Well, we are located in Mexico City, and we also have an office in Sinaloa, Culiacan.
Okay. Okay. And do you work with those of Mexican descent who live in the United States or live in Europe, or only Mexican citizens who live in Mexico?
Nowadays, we are only focusing Mexican citizens, and also like there's a little bit like a combination between Mexicans that have a, that have their money in in other countries.
Okay, great. That was actually going to be my next question is how often are your clients allocating to like mineral rights, oil and gas investments, or real estate investments, or an operating business, such as a chain of dental clinics or a consumer products company that's based in the United States?
Well, there's not like a big part of our clients that look for that kind of investments. They look like more, we have to manage them with financial instruments principally,
Right.
but they are like more focused. Like, here in Mexico, we have like an opportunity where Mexico still has high yields.
Right. I see.
So,
Yeah. I'm familiar with Brazil. Similar. There's traditionally been such high yield in Brazil. It's hard for a Brazilian or even someone from India to say, okay, well, now I'm going to take some risk. I'll get in the U.S. market, but it's going to give me less of a yield than just putting my money with the bank and giving me a high interest rate. That's a challenge to getting foreign investors to come in unless it's something strategic or something in an area they really believe in, or maybe they just want some diversification in another country, but it's not an easy, obvious, thing for all of your investors. I realize. What's been the key to your success as a multifamily office in Mexico? What have you guys learned is really critical to making it work there?
where I want to say like a very good like argument. On the one hand, risk management I think is above everything, and on the other hand, the employment in a multi-family office with a multidisciplinary team is like everything to keep going the business.
Right, right. And what would be the number one insight or lesson that you've learned over the past 10 years that you wish you knew a decade ago that has been like a revelation or something that's been super helpful to figure out in managing your multifamily office?
Well, it's obviously related with risk management. And I could say that for every financial practitioner, it could be looking for non-normal distributions to fit their returns in the case they're looking for a portfolio investment.
Right, right. Okay. And in terms of follow up, if anyone's watching this interview and they have a family in Mexico that's looking for a multifamily office, or you see a way to do some sort of joint venture or co-invest or work with Carlos and his team, please let us know here at the Family Office Club and we'll get you connected to them. And Carlos would be happy to have you join us maybe for one of our live virtual conferences in the family office space, or one of our virtual investor discussion panels coming up. So I'd like to keep in touch, and I'll have my team reach out regarding that as well.
Yes, that will be very interesting because here in Mexico, there's a little gap of knowledge of the multifamily office. So
Right.
I want to support that vision that you have, Richard.
Sure. Sure. Great. Well, I appreciate you supporting it today by doing this interview. Take care.
See you, Richard. Thank you.
Bye, Carlos.